Hello lovelies, welcome back to Lifestyle Chapter. Today I'm going to share with you this delicious and popular street food that is sold on the streets of Ghana, and this food is mostly enjoyed by all of the people of Ghana, and this is the waakye, that is the sorghum leaves and beans rice. To start with, I have my black-eyed peas that I've washed and it's in water. I'm going to boil this, going to give it a boil, and then to that I'm going to add in the sorghum leaves. The sorghum leaves is actually going to turn the rice into that color, into a burgundy color, and that this waakye is going to have a healthy twist. So the rice that I'm using for this waakye is the brown rice. Normally we use the jasmine rice, but I'm using the brown rice. Checking back on the leaves, it is boiling and you can see the color changed. So I'm adding on the rice, the brown rice, to it. I have washed it thoroughly and nicely, and then I will stir everything up nicely together. And to that, I've just added in baking soda. This is going to help the rice cook nicely and soften it nicely. So that is what I've added in, and I'm stirring everything up together nicely with the leaves in there. And also I'll make sure to add in some salt to taste. I'll stir everything up nicely and beautifully, and then I'll allow it to cook for about 20 minutes. So these are the ingredients for the stew. I have my goat meat and then my cow skin. I have blended in my spices. I will put all the ingredients for the spices blended in the description box down below. And so I'm going to bring it to a boil, but before that I made sure I didn't leave anything in the blender. So I raised the blender with some water, and I've added the water to the meat. Here I have my ingredients for the stew: with tomatoes, onions, habaneros. I've added some green and red bell peppers, and also I'm adding on some tomato paste. These are all blended nicely together, and it's going to help with the stew. Coming back to check on the meat, it is still cooking. With waakye, when I'm making waakye, I always want the meat to be soft enough so you can chew it, and it makes it easier to chew and enjoy. So going back to check on the rice, look at how it's looking. It is coming up, and the water is gradually drying out of the rice, and it's cooking beautifully, as you can see here. So I'll take out the sorghum leaves because it's too much in there. Now I don't actually really need it, so I'm trying as much as possible to take what I can take out now, and then it will give me room for me to stir the rice well. Meanwhile, you have to remember to turn your fire from high to medium heat to make sure your rice doesn't get burnt at the bottom. Look how beautiful it's looking there. So I'm making sure I turn every part from the under so it doesn't get burnt, and to make sure every part of it is cooked well. So here I have put aluminum foil on it for the heat to cook it. Coming back to the stew, the beef is cooked. Everything is done. It looks good. I made it cook well for the beef to be softened enough for it to be chewable. And this is the time that I'm going to add on the blended tomatoes into it. I'll put everything in there, and then I'll get some water in the blender for it to rinse everything up and then add it to it. Here I will stir nicely for everything to combine to incorporate well with the beef sauce in there. Then to that, I'll add in some nutmeg and curry powder, about a tablespoon of each, and then stir nicely. I'll leave it on to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. And coming back to the waakye, lovelies, look how beautiful the waakye is looking. The waakye is cooked to perfection. It looks so great and it smells so amazing. So this is how our sorghum leaves rice is looking, or what we call waakye in my local language. In Ghana, it has the beans and then the rice, and the sorghum gives it that color, that burgundy color. And it's super healthy. Using the brown rice makes it more healthier. So our waakye is all done. As I'm stirring everything up nicely, it looks great. So coming back to the stew, our stew is done. I've just added in some sliced onions. You can, if you want any vegetable else, you can add any vegetable that you want to add to it. But this makes it amazing. So our waakye is done. I'm going to dish it out on a plate. And waakye is something that it has a lot of accompaniment. So I'm going to show you all these, what you can add to make your waakye super, super delicious. So I have my waakye on the plate, and here is the spaghetti that it's an accompaniment to waakye. You add it to your waakye. So I have my spaghetti there, which I boiled, and then I use some of the stew to mix it up. And so that is great on the side. And also, waakye also comes with some salad. You can add some salad to your waakye. So I have a mixture of salad. You can put any vegetables you want on there. I have some carrots, some lettuce, tomatoes, and some onions. Anything that you feel like you want to make salad with, you can add it. You can use it for your waakye. And I have here some fried fish. This is one thing about waakye that makes it super delicious, and most people love it. And I'm also adding on my beef stew. So it has the goat meat in there, and then the cow skin, and also boiled egg. So as you can see, it has a lot of accompaniment, and this makes this dish one of the amazing dishes in Ghana. And also, I'm adding on some shito. That is a black pepper sauce. Oh, amazing. You will just love this dish. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. This waakye with healthy twist, and I hope this inspires you to give it a try, and you will love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.